Hi everyone, welcome back to the craft room. So today's card is going to be made using these elements from these two sets. These both Papercraft Society boxes. This one was RSPB, this one was Katie Skilton, both quite old ones, so I don't think that's still available. That could possibly be on Craft Stash, but I don't know. I didn't look. So I am going to be using this frame from this set, and I'm going to be using this branch and this little, looks like a great tit to me, which is what I'm going to colour him as, that little bird on there. So what I'm going to do is sit him on there, but I'll do a little mask of him so that I can get him sat on there nicely. So that's what I'm going to use on there. I've got two pieces of card, one for my card base, one for my mat layer. So I'm going to make the card first, and I just want to show you how I make my square cards using a piece of UK A4. So I will put in my scoreboard and I will score at 5 7/8 because that is the closest to 6 we can get with this piece, and then fold it on the score line and trim it off at, again, 5 7/8. So that gives a square card. I use a lot of this size, more so than anything else. The other size I use is a 5 by 7, in which case all I do is score this at 5, fold it in half and cut off 7 down here and the remaining bit there. So let me just, while I'm here, do a mat layer. So that gives me my card base and my mat layer, which is what I'm going to be stamping onto. So I'm going to get my stamping done. Like I say, I'm going to mask the little bird so that I can sit him on the branch. And then I'm going to put a little bit of colouring on. I don't really plan on putting too much colouring on him because he's so small. But I will. And then I'll be back to do the next step. Okay, so I'm only going to partially colour this, and it's either going to be the inside, the frame, or the outside, so I think I'll probably do the inside. So I'm going to cut this first. So I'm going to cut this frame from some black foam. Okay, so I was going to colour this little guy, but I think I've had a change of heart because I quite like him in black and white. So I quite like them like that, with maybe a black mat. Okay, so I've changed my mind again, and I am going to put some colour on. So I pulled out a sky blue, a lemon yellow, elephant grey, watermelon pink and absinthe green, which are all the Arteza experts, and I'm just going to put the slightest bit of colouring on him, but not much. Just pulled out a charcoal grey just to do a bit more on here. Okay, so let's get the card put together. So there's today's card. A little bit of colour on him. That's it's a little bit wet, but so that's it for this time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.